Hi friends, Gomi's here. I can't believe Gomi is already 1 year old, guys. Yay! So to celebrate Gomi's coloring journey 1 year anniversary, today I think I will make a vlog video where I'll talk about Gomi's journey from beginning until today, and later on also I will talk about all the art supplies that I have gathered and used throughout the year. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Yee! Now I will tell you a bit of story about Gomi channel from when I first created the channel. And while I'm telling you the story, I hope you enjoy the cozy coloring that I did of this special birthday cake from Tiny Daisy book. Okay, so Gomi is actually created on May 2024, and the first video posted on the same month and year, which is the Ohuhu 96 pastel set. But the first coloring video I ever posted was on April 19, 2025, where I decided to go on coloring journey for the first time. Yay! And to be honest with you, at the beginning of this journey, I didn't have a lot of confidence, and I was also unsure where this channel would go in the future, because at that time I didn't know anything about recording, editing, YouTube, basically anything about content creator. So I had to learn about many things by myself, which I'm so grateful today seeing how far I've come. My goal when I created Gomi's channel since the very start and until today is always been the same, which is for Gomi to be a safe place where people can discover the joy of coloring and go on coloring journey together with you all. So I'm hoping that I can deliver that message to you through my coloring videos. In the future, I hope that I can still share that joy of coloring with you all, and I will work hard to create more videos so we can go on this coloring journey together. If you're also wondering about where the name Gomi come from, Gomi is actually this bear character in my profile picture, as you can see, which is a bear, my favorite animal. And the name Gomi itself comes from the Korean language of bear, which is gom, and an object marker, which is E. So Gomi simply means a bear. That's where Gomis came from. So, as you have known, for this 1 year, I have been trying and exploring many kinds of art supplies. So, today I want to share to you all all of my art supplies and what I think about them after using them for about a year. Starting from the alcohol markers, the first one is Ohuhu, my beloved ultimate set, especially the Bobby Goods collab one. Ohuhu has been and always been my number one alcohol markers. They are great. I use them a lot. They are a really great quality, and I'm really glad that I was able to collect almost all of the colors in the set. Next in alcohol marker is this, the Artex Oros pastel markers. This is my pastel dream set. As you know, I love pastel colors, so I really happy when I got my hand on this set the first time. Very dreamy, very milky. If you like really soft and pastel colors, I recommend this set for you. Okay, next in alcohol marker is Chenry. So heavy. Chenry markers. I first got the 100 set of this marker that my husband bought for me to try. I heard they are a good alternative for Ohuhu. And for a budget marker, I think Ohuhu still better, of course, but as a budget marker, I'd say this set is pretty good. I like to use them. That's why I bought the bigger set because I like using them. But of course there are some minus to it because they are budget. I made the comparison videos to Ohuhu. If you haven't watched it, I will put it up here or down in the description. Okay, that's it for Chenry and the alcohol marker, I guess. Next is acrylic markers. The acrylic markers I have, the first acrylic marker set that I have is this Artex. Oops. From Artex. They are quite decent for beginners if you first want to try acrylic markers. They are pretty good, but after using them quite many times, especially for the Disney mystery books, I say the coverage isn't very good. You need lots and lots of layers for it to finally become opaque enough and less tricky. But for a beginner, if you want to try acrylic for the first time, I say they are pretty decent. Okay, that's for the Artex. Next acrylic marker that I have is from Anime. At these drawers here. I love Anime. I love this set. I use them a lot, especially for the mystery color book. They are good because I think because the direct flow ink system that is not in this Artex marker, the flow of the ink is very smooth and the coverage is pretty good. So if you are looking for a decent and quite cheap price of acrylic markers, I recommend Anime. Okay, that is. And next in acrylic marker is the Guangna. which I have in this a lot of drawers over here. So about Guangna, I have been eyeing Guangna for quite a while now, for a very long time, but I couldn't find any local listing in Indonesia. So the only way I could get it at that time is from the zone, which is very expensive if you want to ship it to Indonesia. So when I saw finally a local listing at Shopee, I couldn't help myself, guys. I had to got it. Yeah, and I got the 360 set, the one in the yellow suitcase. Okay, I think that's all for the acrylic markers. Next in markers is water-based markers. For water-based, I have this Ohuhu Pupe. I hope I pronounce it correctly, but I don't think I got it correct. Okay, so Ohuhu Pupe is this set. This is the 60 color set. I love this set. I use it a lot. So what I love about this set, especially, even though they say this is a water-based marker, but the ink formula for me kind of feel in between alcohol and water, so not entirely like usual marker, water-based marker you found in the market, because yeah, they feels different. I don't know how to explain it to you, but I like this set. I use them a lot, especially because of the case they came from, which is very practical and compact. You can bring them easily anywhere you want to go. So yeah, I recommend this one if you want to try water-based marker. They also available in 120 set, which I'm considering getting later. Not now, later. Okay, next for water-based marker, I have up here. Let me get up here. Up here is the Crayola Super Tips. I have the 50 color set and the 20 pastel color set. You can always find the unbox and swatch video on my channel, and I also make dedicated playlist for it. So for Crayola, which I love, is the tip. The tip is very unique. I never seen marker with this kind of tip before. Usually water-based marker have that a thin or what they call bullet tip, but this tip is very interesting. It's very sharp at the tip, so if you like journaling or lettering, I'd say this kind of tip is perfect. But for the ink, yeah, it's your usual water-based. They are streaky, but they are fun to use, and with 50 vibrant and unique color, I say they are pretty decent, especially if you likes to color together with your little ones. Yeah, Crayola Super Tips marker is, I recommend it for you. Next, I also have crayons, wax crayons. I have Crayola, the washable markers, and the pastel color markers. I didn't really like to use crayons back then, but after trying them, I love them.
they are really fun to use, very nostalgic, and I really love that crayon texture they give when you're coloring, which is very unique and fun to look at. And I also have the Faber-Castell's wax crayons over here. Yeah, I also make the comparison between the Faber-Castell and Crayola crayons if you want to also check it out. If you want something fun, different, and nostalgic to when you are coloring, I recommend for you to try using the wax crayon. Next, I also have, let me put it aside a bit. I also have, I'm sorry for the motorcycle sound, guys. It's very quite noisy. Okay, I also have watercolor pencil and oil pencil. The watercolor pencil is, oh no, sorry, not watercolor pencil, but the classic colored pencil from Faber-Castell. This is a very old set that I have probably since from my university time back in the college. And yeah, very old set. And the new set I have is the Artex. From the Artex, I didn't make unbox and swatch video for this one because I don't use color pencil as much. I like using them sometimes, but you know, sometimes coloring using color pencil can take a very long time to finish, and also very painful for my wrist. So yeah, I don't use them often for coloring, but I usually use them to, you know, deepen the shadows on top of alcohol markers. Okay, that's it for the colored pencil. I only have two brands on colored pencil. Next, in this case I have my gel pens, the Langwo gel pens. Now about gel pens, I know I haven't used them quite a lot. I mostly use them just for detailings or patterns on my colorings. So the problem I have with these gel pens is the ink flow. Sometimes the ink is not very good. They are kind of streaky and the ink won't, you know, flow smoothly, and you have to fight it. I don't know how to explain it clearly, but you know what I mean. So if you have any tips about how to make the ink flow more smoothly, please share with me in the comment section. I really need some advice about the ink flow for the Langwo. But I heard the new generation of the gel pen from Langwo has better ink flow. So if you have tried the new generation gel pens, please share with me also in the comment what do you think about them, and if you have compared it with the first generation also, you can share with me. Okay, I hope in the future I can use them a lot more than last year. Especially for more details and patterns in the colorings. Okay, the last one, of course I cannot leave this behind, the motorcycles. Sorry guys. This is where I keep all of my gel pens and white and black acrylic markers. You see, and also my black fine liners also. In here, I also have the gold and silver markers and gel pens in here. I use for white gel pen, I use Jelly Roll from Sakura, which the ink flow sometimes also not very good. I read somewhere that people recommend the I forgot the brand, but yeah, if you have any brand that you recommend for me for a better white gel pen, you can Uniball. Oh my god, just come to me. Uniball white gel pen. Yeah, many people recommend that brand, but I haven't been able to get it, so maybe later on I will try. But if you have another brand that you recommend for me for the white gel pen, you can also comment in the comments below. Maybe later on I will try. Okay guys, I think that's all of the art supplies that I have explored and used throughout the year. If you have any questions regarding these art supplies, or if you have any questions, you can always ask in the comment and I will try my best to reply. Next, I want to show you guys about some gift that I have purchased for Gummy's 1-year anniversary. Wait, yeah. So for Gummy's 1-year anniversary, what gift could be more suitable than more art supplies, right? Ta-da! Yeah, so a few days ago I went to this art supply store and there was this Faber-Castell section, which is very interesting for me to look at. So I went over there and got me some art supplies, and I will show you a bit in this video. The first set I got is this connector pens. This is water-based marker. I got the 80 set of the original set, also 10 skin colors, and also, of course, me being me, 20 pastels and neon colors. I've always wanted the connector pen set as a kid. Yeah, they've been very long time. As when I was a kid, I always wanted this set, but I couldn't get it at that time. So I'm very happy when I'm finally got this, especially for Gummy's 1-year anniversary. So yeah, I'm looking forward to unbox this set. Okay, the next set that I got is this black edition from Faber-Castell. The first one is the 36 colored pencil. I heard these are very vibrant colors, even showing up very vibrant on black paper. That's why I also buy this black sketchbook. So we will test that later. I heard outside of Indonesia they have the 100 color set. Sadly, here in Indonesia, the most set they have is only 36, so I got the 36 colors, and we will unbox them later and test it on the black pepper also. Okay, and the next in black edition is the 48 oil pastels. Ooh, look at that. I've never tried oil pastels before, especially in the channel. I'm looking forward to trying them. I don't know if coloring using oil pastels is any good or you actually can color using oil pastels, because usually what I saw with oil pastel is drawing and kind of painting, like not coloring. So I will do an experiment with this if you actually can use it for coloring or not. Okay, I bought the biggest set they have here in Indonesia, which is 48, and we will also test the color on the black sketchbook to see if the claim of it to be very vibrant color even on black pepper is true. Okay, so yeah, this is all that I got for the 1-year anniversary. I will make, of course, I will make the unbox and swatch video of all of these, so please look forward to that. So yeah guys, that's it all for the birthday gift haul, and also for this vlog video. I've never made a vlog before, so excuse my rambling and awkwardness. I try my best. Okay, yeah, I'm really happy that Gummy is finally got to 1-year anniversary, especially since at the very beginning I'm very not confident and not sure about how this channel will be in the future, but I'm really grateful that we have passed 1-year anniversary, and it's all possible because of you all. Every likes, every comments, every subscribes, and every views means a lot to me, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you that have been supporting this channel. And in the future I will work my best to keep coloring and sharing the joy of coloring to you all. So yeah, here's hoping that we can go in this coloring journey for a very long time. And this is the birthday cake that I colored for Gummy 1-year anniversary, which is the pink and brown as in Gummy color. Okay guys, I think that's it for today's anniversary vlog. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you can also support me on the next journey. Happy anniversary, Gummy! Bye bye guys! I love you all.